What's up, guys? Man, I know it's easy to get troubled by troubled times, but that does not mean that you allow yourself to get down and react to others negatively or try to bring other people down. Now is the time to be lifting each other up, encouraging each other to do that next right thing, and not things out of ego, not things out of lust for power, and not things out of spoon-fed ignorance, but that we decide to make choices based upon love, that we base choices based upon peace and kindness, and we base choices not on our own understanding, but try to understand from another person's point of view the struggle that they live with on a daily basis. Now is the time to tell those people that you never could tell, I love you, I love you. Now is the time for fathers to mend with sons and sons to mend with fathers and say, hey, you treated me bad when I was a kid, and hey, I'm sorry. Now is the time. And the fact of the matter is, throughout history, now, it has always been now. The time has always been now. But we're scared. We're too frightened. We're too frightened of ourselves. And so instead, we would rather react in anger like, hey, I hate this situation, or I hate my father, or I hate my mother, or I hate the business that I work for. We choose anger instead of logic. We choose to be spoon-fed and allowed angry voices to preach into our minds and to speak into our minds. And instead, what we need to do is look to logic and look to reason. The moment that you take your emotions and allow them to rule you in hard times, in difficult times, and in hard situations, you have erred greatly. We need to take a deep breath as a people, as a nation, and we need to become one. We need to be what we tout, what that flag supposedly stands for. We need to emulate that. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, right? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation, under God, indivisible. Are all those things a rhetoric, or do we believe them? Is it justice for all? Because right now it just seems like it's justice for some. And I don't understand your struggle. Hear me, I get that, but I want to. And there's a lot of people out there that want to understand your struggle, and that want to move forward, and that want to help. So don't single people out. Don't single people out because they don't have a torch and a hay fork in their hand. Don't single people out because the color of their skin. Recognize that there are people in this nation that so love it and so love the people in it that they want that justice for all. Now's the time. Now's the time to love, guys. Now's the time to lead with integrity, with honor. Now is the time for those of you who have heard the call to leadership your whole lives, and you've seen that inkling of greatness within yourself. It's time for you to stand up and say enough's enough. And let it start with me. Enough's enough. What can I do? What can I do, America? My fellow Americans. What can I do? Because our world is on fire. And I don't have all the answers. But I want to help. And that's where I think so many people are in America today. And those people need to stand up. Those people need to rise up. And I'm talking to you moms. I'm talking to you dads. I'm talking to you, red, yellow, black and white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, atheist. I don't care where you came from. There is a voice of reason that is the thread and the heartbeat of our nation. And it is those people that need to rise up and say, I want to help. Because I'm tired of seeing people get hurt. I'm tired of seeing people get killed. I don't want to see cops get killed. I don't want to see white cops get killed. I don't want to see black cops get killed, because they are. I don't want to see black men being subjugated to such ignorance when they're just trying to live life, reaching for their wallet in a car and getting shot, getting thrown out on the street and pushed down. This is a real thing, and we need to recognize it, and we need to feel outraged. But at the same time, your outrage and your breaking windows and burning cars does nothing but perpetuates more anger and perpetuates more violence. And the fact that not enough people are being outraged so that we can see change is disgusting about our nation. We are to be the greatest nation in this world. We are to be a light unto this world. And in order to be a light to the rest of all the nations in the world, we have got to drown out the voices of dissidence, hate, the voices of greed, and we have got to work with each other no matter what we are packaged in. And as a nation, we have to love each other as Americans. Because what these people are so mad about is real. And it hurts me as an American. I just wanted to voice my opinion today. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if I pissed a bunch of people off. I don't know if you're all so freaking mad at me right now that you can't see straight. But I'm going to tell you all the hate in the world. I know this for sure. After counseling people for 7 years, helping organizations become one with their blue-collar people, after striving with all that I have within me to link people together, to get them to work together, hate and anger and lies is not the answer. It's not. It perpetuates more hate, lies, and anger. Violence perpetuates more violence. Trust me, I was a violent youth. I know what it's like. And my anger and in my rage only perpetuated more anger and rage within me and within others. But it wasn't until I chose to love people no matter what did I see a change in me and change in my environment. I don't have all the answers. Maybe I don't have any of the answers. Maybe I have one answer. Love, man. Love. To the cops that picked their guy up that tried to one-knee him, you should be ashamed of yourself. He was grieving in that moment. You should have let him one knee. That was wrong. To the people that beat down a cop that's trying to protect people, and that's his job. It's what he's supposed to do. That was wrong. But I also want people to recognize this. What happened, what the catalyst was to start this, was wrong. And this act keeps getting perpetuated, and it's going to, guys. So if we don't get disgusted about these types of things now and make the change now, this is more of the same. We are going to get more of the same. And the powder keg that will go off after this will dwarf what's going on. So if those of you who are not making a stand and actually trying to usher in change, I'm going to tell you, this is only going to get worse. I love you guys. I probably said way too much. Ain't nobody going to listen to this on YouTube anyhow. I love you. I love this country, and I want to see us move forward. So it's time to rise. I love you guys, man. I do. See ya.